Hello, everybody. It's FAQs on questions or thoughts related to relationship issues today. So it's going to be really quick because people wants to see short videos, right? So I'm really gonna make it super quick. So watch till the end, and if you have any questions, feel free to DM me, message me. Here to serve. I'm here to serve. Okay, the first question. Imagine wasting time and money on a girl that is engaged to another man without your knowledge. That could be really, really hard if someone is going through that. Well, if you are a person who is authentic, who is true to your own dreams and progress and towards your true life purpose and life mission and path, trust me, you will attract people who are authentic and truthful as well. That's just the law of life. Frequency, radio has frequency, right? 93.8 Suryan FM in Chennai. You have to tune to that to get a particular frequency and a particular channel. The same applies for even our thoughts. If whatever you think, you're gonna attract people, situation, problems, solutions according to that thoughts. So it is very important to have better, positive, optimistic, solution focused, best case scenarios thoughts. If this person is having this thought, they can start thinking maybe the best case scenario could be using the time and money on a woman who is so right for that person, right? Like I am using my time and energy for a person, okay, money for a person who could be mine, and this person could be mine. So that could be a better thought shift. And of course, there's a lot more, like things cannot get better with one thought because every thought is holistically interconnected and can be made better. Let's go to the next question. Is it true or false that girls easily fall in love with funny guys? You know what? Jim Carrey has been divorced. All right. So maybe it's true with some people, but if you are an emotionally mature person who knows what you want and you trust that life is good and good things are gonna happen to you, you will fall in love with the person you want. Because if you are emotionally mature and self-confident, you will not settle for anything less than what you deserve, and hence there won't be much problems. Seriously, emotional maturity is the answer for a lot of problems in life. So if girls easily fall in love with funny guys, what's your problem? Are you funny or not funny? Are you happy being funny or are you happy being not funny? What you feel matters then. How it is with others. So don't compare yourself with any other guy in the world because it's not all true, first of all. How to change the types of relationships you have? That's one of the questions. To answer this question, I can say improve the relationship you have with yourself. We have an inner voice inside us which is constantly chattering, possibly with a lot of negative thoughts and emotions, with a lot of negative thoughts, which creates a lot of negative emotions, right? So try to bring in a calm and supportive inner voice so that you can have a better relationship with yourself first. Are you a best friend to you? Are you so calm talking to yourself? So, what is the relationship you have with yourself? Are you emotionally available to you? If you feel any pain emotionally or physically, are you attending to it or chasing money or people pleasing? So, attend to yourself first. When you improve the relationship you have with yourself first, Then with others, it's pretty easy. And you will know who is worth your time and energy to build a beautiful relationship with. Start to develop regulation skills and tap into your body's intuition. Agree? Yes, when you are developing emotional regulation skills, I'm sure one can tap into their intuition. Okay, intuition is also not like specifically towards body alone, it is also connected holistically, mind, body, and soul. So when you develop a lot of emotional skills, maturity, it means that you have let go of your anxiety. So when you have just let go of your anxiety, when there are not a lot of negative thoughts, tapping into intuition is pretty easy, and you can live the life of your dreams by tapping into your intuition. Next question: the narcissist's main number one goal is to drive you to suicide and to end your life giving up. Do not let them win. First of all, stop labeling. Okay, narcissist, ADHD, bipolar, all of these are labels, man-made labels, and it's not always 100% accurate. And especially in the Western world, a lot of people are falling into this trap because of the system that is possibly, most possibly, a business gimmick on the mental health industry for people to fall into a particular category, which is probably not even them. And they try to fit in that problem, and there is so much of emphasis on problem and which category I belong to rather than solving it, which is not extremely healthy. So first of all, stay away from labels as much as possible and get to the root level thought. Why do you call a person narcissistic? What did they do? Why are they doing it? Why are you still with that person? So there is a lot more than labeling. Labeling is almost nothing. It really doesn't solve the problem. The solution. We need to talk more about the solution to get to the problem, the root level solution, and the root level of the problem. So a narcissist's goal is to drive you to suicide and to end your life. Well, nobody can affect you if you don't let them affect you, right? So you can build your emotional immunity to not be affected by others' thoughts and emotions or opinions about you and your life choices. If somebody is making you feel terrible, what action are you taking to change, to trying to change the situation or to remove yourself from that situation? That is where the focus has to be. It's not about winning or losing either. Live, share love. Everybody deserves to be happy. That's it. If you are feeling better, that's a win. Let them feel better, even if they are belonging to any other category. Again, a labeling which they don't want to save their relationships, they want their reputations, and that is their main priority. So people choose in certain ways because of their life experiences and values, right? Every result is backed by science somehow, logical or mysterious somehow. Maybe some things cannot be transcended by our human intelligence to the fullest. However, there are reasons behind what's happening in this world, out of the world, especially in relationship. If a person want to prioritize their reputation over their relationship, maybe their reputation is giving them more benefit than the relationship. And why it is so, that has to be dug more deeply than just telling them that they are not doing that, they are not doing this. Quit the high level things and get into the root level, like why are they valuing reputation, prioritizing it more than relationship? So what has to happen for them to prioritize relationship? So these things can be communicated openly, clearly, so that problems can be solved and complaints can be raised. Next question: are you being toxic to yourself when you apologize a lot, even if it is not your fault? So basically, sometimes it's just out of habit, right? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, please excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Some people talk like that out of habit, and they don't do it mindfully, and sometimes the people don't even mean it if they are doing it too much. So if some person is doing that a lot, even if it is not their fault, there can be many reasons. This is like a very high level generic question, right? Even if it is not their fault, if they are apologizing, then on some level they are not emotionally mature to face the truth, or they are people pleasing, okay, or to temporarily solve a problem which is not really the truth. So a lot of lies are there. Okay, personally I don't believe in apology at all. If somebody says to me sorry after doing something wrong to me, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, that's fine, let's move ahead. However, I would trust them only when I notice a changed behavior rather than just changed words. The next question: will a narcissistic parent bully you out of the family to regain control? So, why is that person trying to regain control? Is that giving them some kind of sense of security? Can that be given in other ways other than regaining control? That is what has to be addressed. Okay, so quit the labeling, get to the root cause. Do you still catch yourself forgiving people who refuse to change because it is definitely not being kind? Could be people pleasing. Um, it's not even forgiving, it's like adjusting, tolerating, right? Of course, people pleasing. So then that person is having some benefit if they are tolerating the change they don't want. Um, I mean, if they are tolerating a situation which is not absolutely great to them, right? If they are tolerating that, then there is some other benefit, maybe being in the comfort zone, feeling safe in the pain. A lot of people do that. So if if they are refusing to change, why are you with them? Who are they? There's a lot more. It's very highly generic. We need to talk deeply about it. Next question: narcissists are never worried about well-being, right? Narcissists can throw you metaphorically under the bus, and they are never worried about your well-being. Is this correct? Again, quit the labels because it's not 100% accurate. And if a person is not worried about your well-being, if it's your parent, there is a different way to deal with it. If it's your loved one, I mean, if you are in a relationship with such a person, then definitely something deep has to be done. Okay, if you are in a relationship or a marriage, you deserve to be loved. There can be like a lot of open communication for it to get better. Oh, these are your needs, these are your wants, let's see how to make it work. If you want me to talk calmly and kindly, why am I not able to do that? So there has to be a lot of communication about needs, wants, and desires, and see if there are common desires and common life path between two people who want to be together in a family or a relationship or any kind of partnership. And that's how things can work. And no good can come out of consistently complaining about or labeling a person. Um, Next question. My family agrees that I'm a terrible decision maker. And I said I'm an adult and I make my own choices. So, what do I do in this situation? You stick to your decision. So, it is again very high level and generic. So, what makes them think that you're a terrible decision maker, right? For me, when I quit my IT job to do mentoring on emotional intelligence and help people overcome anxiety, overthinking, OCD, procrastination. feeling lost and confused and all this, if I had told my family by then that I'm going to quit my IT job, they would have definitely said the same to me. However, I didn't. I told them after many months of settling myself into it. So a lot of work is needed on your self-esteem, self-confidence, and your own decision making. Others' opinion cannot affect you when you have high self-esteem. So to get to that stage of unshakable confidence, you've gotta build self-esteem, and there are many techniques to do that. We can work on it. If you DM me, we can work on it, and we can customize the solution that is according to your own learning and coping mechanism, right? Some people learn differently, some people cope differently, but the YouTube videos or the videos in the internet, it's same for many people. It's targeted for thousands and lakhs of people at the same time. Million views, it relates to million people. But your own problems, your own solutions, it's very customized and it's very personalized, and it's not generic. So you need customized solutions to work on your own self-esteem. Next question. Depression has put me on pause. I can't do anything. Oh, I have been there. I have been very hopeless. I have been in a situation when I thought, oh, life cannot get better at all. This is how my life is gonna be. Well, that was during 2018 and 19 for me, and today I'm living my best life. I'm feeling blessed, very grateful, living my best life, and I'm very, very grateful that I did not give up and fall against the train tracks during 2019. And my overthinking saved me. So I was overthinking, what if I am born in the next life much worse than the current life because of being punished, of not feeling good or grateful for the efforts created and my parents have made on me. So that overthinking stopped me. So, if nothing can be permanent in life, then depression too, maybe it can get better. Next concept, disrespect closes door, apologies cannot reopen. Of course, communicate why there is a disrespect, why it is happening. And of course, you can communicate only to the person who wants to communicate. So there is a lot. If you want customized solutions, feel free to DM me, schedule a call with the link in my bio. First one-on-one clarity consultation is free. And I'm here to serve, and I'm sure about my life purpose on that. Next question, when narcissistic parents say you were such a good kid growing up, it means you expressed no needs and did as you were told. Okay, do you realize these things, like that person, the same person who was asking this question, the same person labeled the relationship partner as narcissist, and even now the parents as narcissist. So that is what happens when you emphasize or focus too much into the problem and not the solution. Nextly, I have been told this. My mom told me when I became happy, optimistic, choosing what I want to do and saying a lot of no's suddenly. And she told me, like, I never thought you would become a person like this. I thought you would be always obedient, always good. Hell yeah, I am always obedient and always good. Even now, I'm not going out of my moral values. Just because I'm not religious anymore, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad kid. Right? Let them think whatever they want. You go live your life. If you want guidance, I can help on that. Have a bucket list, start crossing it off. It can be really hard sometimes to go out of your comfort zone, especially if you don't have enough resources like time, energy, and money. But in nowadays, in this era, 2024, there are a lot of jobs available. Easily, you can get a very good paying job in even like 2 to 3 months if you work really hard. Not even really hard, like even the basics would be like really, really just enough. There are so many opportunities. There's ocean of opportunities out there. Next question. Nothing helps you more than completely giving up on the idea that the narcissist will ever support your dreams and goals. Well, you have got to depend on yourself to support your own dreams and goals. I have been waiting all my life, even while I was in severe anxiety and depression during 2019, for a person who will come into my life and miraculously change it. And the person came. The person came. And you know who that was? Me. It was only me who helped me to get out of my depression. It was my own decision, one decision. I am not going to live this crappy life anymore. I want a better life and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to learn. I'm going to vigorously hunt for the answers. And I did. 30 plus courses, certification events, 2 million rupees, 6,000 plus hours of learning and practicing. Absolutely worth it because I'm feeling blessed, very grateful, living my best life. And I'm in the top 1% of the entire world who are living this happy life. You know, people feeling happy for most of the time. People are buying drugs to feel happy. Like for 10 minutes, there's a drug which will make a person happy. And I'm living that almost most of the time. So because that is happening because I support my dreams and goals. I am there for me. I'm not dependent on my parents or my future husband or my future children. If I am going to be, then I'm going to be focusing on some crappy problems like office politics or my mother-in-law or you know what my child is doing or becoming the definition of the narcissist parent or something. We don't know. So instead of that, I can focus and forever be motivated doing what I like to do and following my dreams and goals. Trust me, like, you know, I have been this person who once wanted like a, like a very rich husband and I want to be settled and be, you know, taken care of and princess. And then I thought, you know, what will happen if I get that? It will also get boring after a while. It won't be challenging and interesting at all. And what's absolutely safe is to be strong in my own skills. When I made my mind, you know what, I'm gonna pay my bills till I'm gonna die. That made me feel motivated. That challenged me. And that is what's gonna bring me closer to who I really am in my soul. Otherwise, I'll be dealing with the problems of being dependent on my parents or my future husband or my future children, complaining about my future mother-in-law or my children's problems or office politics. Those problems are like very small and it's not worth my level. You know, serving, making an impact, positive impact in the world, and doing it being self-made. That's me. I'm definitely not making this a quick life, but however, all the questions, I have gone through all the questions. So yes, you have got to support your own dreams and goals. Go find it, go on a hunt. Answers are there. So, you know, it's like the life of your dreams, the future that you want, it is just there in the future. You know, imagine like a road that you're walking towards, and it is there after a particular place after some time and energy efforts of walking towards there. But if you're just sitting and overthinking and complaining and going round and round and round in the depression hole that you have digged in between the road, well, you will not go there. And life is so beautiful out there. I have come very far. I have come a long way from climbing out of that hole where it was all dark and there was no hope and there was no happiness. It's not fun. It's fun to be on our own. It's fun to solve our problems. It's fun to focus on the dreams. It is fun to be who you really are and becoming that person. You know, when desires happen, you become a millionaire, billionaire. You know, you have the relationship of your dreams. You do that and this. The things that you have, the number in your bank, it's not going to decide who you really are, who you are becoming while making those results happen. Being consistent, being strong, being emotionally immune, being kind, loving, being available for yourself. That person deserves all those results very well. So that is who we become. So the goal has to not be the bank balance or the results or the phone, you know, gallery. That's not the outcome. The outcome is you becoming that person. At the end, that is what it's going to be with us. That skill is what's going to be with us, right? So let's focus on that. And if you have any more questions, feel free to DM. I'm here to serve. That's my life purpose. See you. Bye. Thank you. Link in bio if you want to schedule a call for a one-on-one free clarity consultation.